the tournament last year. I'm looking out for all of them because honestly, on any given day, we could all beat each other, honestly.
So if you were to win it all, what would you do with the prize money?
In all honesty, I really don't know. I mean, I'd help my family as much as possible. That's one of my main things. And then probably just invest money if I can. Got to make it to the finals first, and we'll go from there.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Warriors. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Chris in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Curry. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Irving against Curry. He kicks it to Green. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Now Thompson. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Curry passes to Thompson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Allen finds Durant. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
It's Curry outside. That shot missing, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. KD passes to Allen. Back to KD. Chris with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Curry with the drive. That one goes. Count it.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5 from deep. The pass to Chris. This one for 3. Again, Curry missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to Dinwiddie. And here's KD for 3. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Fires from deep. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's LeVert. And the Nets miss again. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Wiggins outside. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So Those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Toscano. 1:12 left to play here in the first. Prince kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Wiggins. That one good for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
Golden State on D. Leading by 5. They get a hand on it. Irving passes to Luwawu. The shot's good from Jordan.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Prince. Now here's Wiggins. He's tightly guarded, and Wiggins throws it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Jordan. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it's the... And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Prince out there with Allen. Then there's Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Luwawu in at the 2 guard. Here's Wiggins. Warriors getting another chance here. Launches it. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for Golden State. And the Nets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in for Irving. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Nets trail by 10. And that one, good.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And without a doubt, Taurean Prince comes in looking for his shot. At times, however, he can have tunnel vision.
You know, Greg, it's funny you say that because I like to think of it more as selective seeing, and he wants to see the basket more than he sees his teammates. But that's not all bad for a guy like Prince. I mean, you know, some teams actually need a player who's aggressively looking to score at all times. And I think ultimately, though, it'll limit his usage if he can't become a better distributor of the ball as well.
Now Curry, after Taurean Prince's 3-pointer that didn't go. Ring shot on the way. The shot by Curry, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Dinwiddie. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Toscano. Back to Curry. Good on the shot. Curry's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Down to 5 on the shot clock for the 3. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Pascal's got his 4th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Curry. Fires for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Luwawu. Not going to go that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
That 3 ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. On the wing, Thompson. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Count it.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Shot to stop the run, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
Curry kicks to Pascal. Back to Curry. And it's sent back by KD. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Eric Pascal. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan comes in for Jarrett Allen. And Irving subbed in for Joe Harris.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Thompson finds Curry. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry against Jordan. Thompson from long range. A 3-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 5 now.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to KD. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 20 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Durant with a wide open look. Looking to end the run. Here's Jordan. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are in blowout territory, leading by. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. Here's Curry. Jared Allen making his last shot. And it's KD with the rebound. And they're on the break. Here's Irving. Nets passing it around. Inside. It's LeVert on the wing. Durant down low. Lays it up off the glass. Durant's got his first points in this one. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now Wiggins following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
What a play from Wiggins. Fantastic in out-quicking the defense off the dribble. Bang!
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. LeVert in the corner. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Prince is checked in for Irving, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
Curry can't get it to go. Nets trail by 19. Allen finds Durant. Prince in the corner. Wants to get it to KD and does. It's good. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid is only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level, and he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
And so here is Golden State following the bucket by the Nets. Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Nets trail by 15. Here's Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The Warriors making a switch here. Toscano's checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Warriors leading by 14. Thompson dishes to Curry. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside. Passes to Harris. Allen outside. He feeds it to Jordan. Yep, that one goes. And it's 9 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now here's Curry. 26 points for him. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jordan finds Prince. Allen right side. Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry. Puts up a three. And the Warriors miss again. Outside Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, DeAndre Jordan, quite a load off the bounce there, showing you his ability to draw fouls that time.
Good on the second free throw. 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's Curry outside. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then there's Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. The kick out to Irving. Back to LeVert. To the inside. Here's Jordan. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry with it. He's picked up by Jordan. From past the arc. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 29 in the game.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Boy, somehow, some way, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Curry with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Nets trail by 15. Jordan kicks to Dinwiddie. Irving looking over the floor. The Nets working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Prince. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Been a bit of an odd start for Taurean Prince in his NBA career. After being selected 12th overall in 2016, he was part of a 3-way deal that sent him to the Hawks.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Durant's checked in. Nets shooting 41% for the game. Dinwiddie finds Irving. Dinwiddie against Thompson. Prince. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Yep, it counts. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Warriors.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
3-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Here's Curry. It's good. Curry's got 36. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him, is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Curry outside, bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 39.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Prince, right side. The dish to Durant. Back to Prince. Here's Irving. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Durant with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. A nice shot by LeVert.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Prince misses. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. For three. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson misses. And here's Brooklyn. Durant, the pass to Dinwiddie. Great tee that time from Green. And there's the pass to Chris. And Thompson kicks to Chris. Curry on the wing. And the three off target. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating floor. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
welcome Danny to the show.
Hello guys, how are you doing?
So Danny, you're from Europe. Where exactly are you joining us from?
I'm from Spain right now, in Barcelona. It's an incredible city.
Beautiful. How does it feel to qualify for the tournament and have a chance to win hundreds of thousands of dollars and potentially be named the best My Team player on the planet?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
Oh, that's a great story. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's House in at the 3 slot. Now here's Westbrook to the wing right side. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Westbrook finds Tucker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Brooklyn with the ball. Covington with the steal. Westbrook with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And Harden with the stuff.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Stolen by Tucker. Here is House. Passes it to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Outside Covington. Houston needs to get a shot off. The 3 from Harden. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Westbrook passes to Covington. Kicks to House. Poked away. Back to Covington. Here's the teardrop. Here's Tucker. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Covington. It's House outside. And it's Irving with the rebound.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. And he makes you pay for sending help.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Danuel House. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Caris LeVert. Pass to Gordon. Houston moving it around. Green kicks to Gordon. Over Harris. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. .153 left in the first.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jordan dishes to Dinwiddie. The feed to KD. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Rockets, Damari Carroll's checked in for PJ Tucker. Ben McLemore comes in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Brooklyn, Prince is checked in for Durant. And Luwawu subbed in for Irving. Now here's Gordon. From deep, McLemore. The rebound by Prince.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Dinwiddie against Rivers. Luwawu, the pass to Dinwiddie. The offensive rebound. Houston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. That gives them the lead.
These buckets help Rivers get going. The defense can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Harris. To stop the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Gordon. Fires the three. McLemore, no good. Nets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Carroll against Jordan. Back to Harris. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And with his struggles at the line, you need to hack down DeAndre. You can't let him get the shot off there.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Now here's McLemore, guarded by Harris. Outside Gordon to the paint and stolen by Jordan. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Nets up 3. We'll be back shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Harden surveying the D. Sweet move. And it's good on the way in.
Oh, quick and strong and determined. Harden has it all when it comes to scoring in the paint.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Jordan's shot is off. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Covington, and it's good. 2 points.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Here's Luwawu. Offensive rebound. Back to LeVert. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. And the pass to Jordan. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Harden on the wing. Wide open. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Luwawu. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Out to Harris. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Brooklyn making some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And Irving subbed in for Harris. Feeds it to Tucker. Back to Harden. Pass to Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Oh, come on, G.A. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Westbrook dishes to Covington. Back to Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Stolen by Durant. Allen outside. Back to Irving. LeVert the pass to Allen. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. Then McLemore, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. McLemore. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Allen. Will it go? And the layup is good.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Now here's McLemore. Not a lot of room. And even 3-on-3 break. LeVert from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Now here's McLemore. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dinwiddie kicks to Allen. KD against Gordon. They double team KD. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Brooklyn with the ball. 5 on the clock. Allen with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Here's McLemore. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Irving passes to LeVert. It's good.
Well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. Rivers surveying the D. And that one is off. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Here's KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rivers with it. Over in the corner, Green. Dinwiddie with the steal. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 3. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding. And that should do it with.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game so far for DeAndre Jordan.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Barnes got on the floor. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. It's Covington on the wing. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Harden outside. Levert against Covington. Kicks it out to Harden. No good on the triple.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. Back to Dinwiddie from outside the arc. The putback, it's good on the putback. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he takes the contact, he powers through it.
Brooklyn making some changes. Prince is checked in for Caris LeVert, and Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Here's Rivers. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Poked loose. The pass to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Allen kicks to KD. Prince, the pass to Allen. Nets passing it around. Outside Irving. Harris finds Irving. Prince outside. 1:39 left to play in the third. Rivers can't get it to go.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Prince, the pass to KD. A three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's Rivers. 1:11 left to play here in the third. Takes it out to Covington. 3 on the clock. Rivers in the corner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D for the Rockets. Daniel House comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Austin Rivers. And the Nets making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving looking over the floor. Left side, Jordan. Shoots over Tucker, and the Nets miss again. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Westbrook kicks it to Tucker. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to House. Tucker with the ball. Fade away. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Prince dishes to Harris. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Another shot. Rockets with the rebound. Tucker's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Harden wide open. He shoots from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Harden's got 11 points.
The D can't let Harden get free from that area. I mean, are they crazy? He's deadly with that jumper.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets out in front. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Three-tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 2. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Chandler out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's House in at the 3 spot. Carroll finds Chandler to tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Chandler's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now the feed to Jordan. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feed. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Houston now. Westbrook surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Chandler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. Down low. Outside for Jordan. Pass to Irving. Now LeVert. Left side Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Chandler with the steal. Here's Westbrook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Oh, showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Right side Durant. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. The kick out to Irving, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Chandler, and it's Ben McLemore in for James Harden. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. From deep, McLemore sinks the 3-pointer. McLemore's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Allen, that's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Feeds to Carroll. He kicks it to Westbrook. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Back to KD. Allen left side. 4 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Irving. Stolen by Westbrook. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the 4th. Kicks it to McLemore. And another 3 for Houston.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
Irving double team. To the middle. Here's Allen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Jared Allen.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
In Westbrook.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
Back to Allen. Shoots over Carroll. Allen's shot is off. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Gordon. From deep, McLemore. That shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Irving finds Allen to the inside. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Westbrook against Dinwiddie. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Westbrook.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Allen left side. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. Pass to House. In the corner, it's McLemore. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him. So Houston wins it. They didn't make it easy. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
excited. I worked so long, so years to become the second player European to qualify to the 2019 tournament, so it's so exciting.
Now, what kind of My Team cards are you using? What are some of your favorite players, or what kind of lineup were you using to qualify?
Right now, I'm using Steph Curry.
The Margaret Hunt-Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking the... And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David All...
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks...
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And for Dallas, inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. Porzingis can't hit. And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Out to Doncic. Back to Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Porzingis against KD. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First quarter, just over a minute played. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving from long range. The pass to Durant. It's LeVert on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Lob pass to Porzingis. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Stolen by Allen. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Crafty move. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. LeVert with a wide open look. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. To halt the run. Doncic, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And then Durant with the jam.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Powell. Dinwiddie against Hardaway. The rebound by the Nets.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
KD dishes to Irving. Allen surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by Powell.
Outstanding timing from Powell. Rises up for the forceful alley-oop.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Allen finds Dinwiddie. Bucket is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Powell against Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Durant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Doncic against Irving. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. No good from outside. Brooklyn leading by 9. Dinwiddie passes to KD. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Hardaway, no good. Outside Durant to the paint. Here's Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And Allen drops them both. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
They've got Maxi Kleber. Curry is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Wright in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Lets it go with a 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets leading by 9. Outside Irving. At the elbow, it's Harris. He feeds it to Jordan. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
Here's Curry. Irving against Brunson. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Cauley Stein, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Nets passing it around. Prince, the pass to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Passes it to Prince. In the corner, it's Harris. In the corner, Irving with it. Prince outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harris misses.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Wright finds Cauley Stein. Curry wide open. The second effort from downtown. Jordan with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Durant comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. On the Mavericks with some changes. Porzingis comes in for Cauley-Stein. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Wright. And a switch here for Brooklyn. LeVert's checked in. Outside for Curry. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. On the wing, Doncic. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Kleber, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Curry. And the Nets also making a change. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Feeds it to Powell. 1:30 left to play in the first half.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Allen, that's good. And now an 11-point Nets lead.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Caris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Back to Doncic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Doncic.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
Three-pointer, LeVert. Allen, great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 10.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, Powell is proving to be a handful inside. Does a good job utilizing his long arms to get the call.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time. Inside. Knocked away. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Brooklyn. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brooklyn came out looking very confident. Tenacious on both ends of the floor. They took command early with a third. And that'll do it for
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Jared Allen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Here's Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Nets leading by 6. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. From deep. And it's LeVert missing. The Mavericks shooting not great, 40% for the game. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Reverses. Nice D from Porzingis.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Finney-Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Finney-Smith's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Powell. Sinks that one from the post. Powell's got 10 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Allen passes to KD. On the wing, Irving. Allen kicks to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From deep three-point range. Second chance shot. And Allen with the layup. 14 points for him.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the height and the length and the athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis? Barely has to jump to throw that down.
Durant finds Irving. Here's Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. Now the pass to Irving. To the paint. That's good from Allen on the assist by Irving. 16 points for Jared Allen.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Pass to Finney-Smith. The feed to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
LeVert the pass to Allen. The kick out to Irving. Off target with his 3. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Durant. That shot no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here they go. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Allen. Here's Dinwiddie, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Brunson kicks to Curry. Dallas, no good that time either.
And that stifling defense of Cauley Stein is what got him drafted 6th back in 2015.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, we got DeLon Wright. Maxi Kleber is out there with Cauley Stein. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And Wright kicks to Curry. And no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Luwawu, the pass to Allen. And the shot is good. Allen's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Cauley Stein. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Brunson against Harris. Passes it to Kleber. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harris kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Back to Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Kleber. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. Rebounded by the Nets. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Prince has got the ball. Nobody near Irving. And it's off from three-point range.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie covering. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Jordan dishes to Prince. Brunson against Harris. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
Brunson the pass to Kleber, and it's in there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. Joe Harris Harris, confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
Runs in the pass to call his stop. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Out to Harris. The tray. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Runs in the pass to Curry. Brunson scanning the floor. And he banks in the layup.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Down low. And the call, the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Harris finds Allen. Back to Harris. Outside Irving. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Feeds to Powell. Brunson with a clean look. No good with the triple. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Allen kicks to Durant. Shoots over Doncic. KD can't get it to go. Goes back up. And right through it goes. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Allen with the rebound. The Nets on offense. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Porzingis kicks to Brunson. Back to Porzingis. From the arc. And that one drops.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Right now, it's the best PG I see. I'm using Will King, Paul George Diamond, Kevin Durant Diamond, and starting 5, I was using Micah, but Porzingis is so good.
Ooh, I love that, using a little international flavor in your lineups.
Yeah.
What's some of the strategies that you've been using that have...
The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from our setting today here at the Barclays Center. Welcome, everyone. Now Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Curry. Pass to Chris. Back to Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got the first basket of the game for the Warriors.
Yeah, this is demoralizing, I think, for a defense. You want Steph to score on the interior, but that's too easy.
Thompson outside. Pass to Chris. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep a defense honest.
Now here's Thompson. Outside Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Outside Green. Here's Chris. And too long on the shot. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
Here's Curry. Jared Allen making his last shot. Curry attacking. And that one drops for him. He has 7.
Nice job by Steph, just getting clever around the hoop and finding a way to get that one to the rim.
Durant just inside the line. Chris with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here is Curry. He's got 7. Chris pass to Curry. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And then Allen slams it in.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Curry with it. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks to Green. Takes a 3. Warriors getting another chance here. Thompson in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Caris LeVert. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Chris. And it's Eric Paschal in for Green. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Now here's Curry. No good on the 3. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Prince finds Jordan. Irving surveying the floor. And it's all evened up.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Poole the pass to Looney. Out left to the wing. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 11 points.
Now that hurts. You work all that time on defense and Steph throws up something like that kills you.
Harris kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Prince against Pascal. Jordan dishes to Prince. Back to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Irving.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Here's Curry. 11 points in the game. With the teardrop. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 13.
Safe to say that Steph Curry has mastered that shot there, the floater with the beautiful high release.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And for anyone who thinks this game...
Can't tell how many shots I've taken.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. The NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You know, I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
Yeah, I think they've controlled the momentum, and that is showing up.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Luwawu in at the 2 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, he's healthy, changes that whole narrative.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Steph Curry. Now here's Wiggins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the pass to Chris. Wiggins outside. And the layup is good.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Left side, KD. Wiggins against Harris. Over in the corner, Allen. Outside, KD. Allen with it. Working on Chris. Harris draws the double. Allen finds Harris. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. That one drops for him. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Here's Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. Wiggins against LeVert. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Nets trail by 6. And there's the feed to Allen. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Allen's got 6 points.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Wiggins with it, defended by Dinwiddie. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Now here's Curry. He's got 13. That's tipped. Dinwiddie with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And he misses the fast break layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Outside for Curry. Over Allen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Nets trail by 4. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Dinwiddie. The Warriors also with a sub. Toscano's checked in. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Irving passes to Prince. Back to Irving. To the inside. They swipe it. The drive by Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Draymond Green's going to be very excited about that play.
Passes to Curry. To the middle. Here's Looney. It's good from in tight. Looney's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Nets shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And Thompson kicks to Curry. To the paint. Here's Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Jordan the pass to LeVert. Nets passing it around. Prince outside. Back to Jordan. Pass to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Jordan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
Curry dishes to Thompson. There's the triple. No good there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Thank you, Kep.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 13 points, 2 assists. Thanks for joining us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the 5. Now here's Curry. Pass to Chris. Back to Curry. He dishes it to Wiggins. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Power down with both hands.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Chris finds Curry from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The kick out to Irving. And the pass to Dinwiddie. It's Durant on the wing. Inside. Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Joe Harris is checked in for Caris LeVert. Then for the Warriors, Smailagic is checked in. And it's Eric Paschal in for Klay Thompson. Here's Poole. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pulls up, high post, and the basket by Smailagic. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And here's KD for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Poole. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wiggins passes to Paschal. Back to Wiggins. Here's Smailagic. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Poole. Jared Allen making his last shot. Passes it to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Irving. Here's Luwawu. The shot that time, not on target. And Golden State will come the other way.
Andrew Wiggins, kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, and started to take more threes, using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Jordan finds Harris. Back to Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Now, Jordan is a force on the inside. There's no denying that. A real problem right now for the defense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Here's Curry. 18 points for him. He kicks it to Green. Launches a three, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets trail by 9. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Green against Durant. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Toscano. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors.
Yeah, Steph with the initiative here, taking charge, and tonight making a ton of things happen.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Warriors on top, up by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. Now LeVert after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. The Nets working the ball around now. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from DeAndre Jordan.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Consistency from the distance that Steph shoots at, I think, is one of the more astounding parts of his accuracy from the three-point line.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Curry to the inside and stolen by Prince. Jordan with it. Now Green defending. Here's Prince. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the Warriors miss again. And stolen by Chris. Green passes to Toscano. Curry on the wing. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Brooklyn making some changes. Jared Allen comes in for Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Taurean Prince. And Golden State also making a change. Wiggins is checked in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here's Curry. Jared Allen making his last shot. Wiggins outside. Thompson finds Curry. Trying to get open is Thompson. From outside, off the mark. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 10. Allen.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive, trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
And Allen drops them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Pass to Green. Here's Thompson. Here's Curry with the three. No good that time. Curry on the wing. Stolen by Durant. Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. LeVert the pass to Irving. Back to LeVert. Dishes it to Irving. 5 on the clock. Outside, KD. The three ball. And it's Allen slamming it down.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's Curry. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Durant kicks to LeVert. He feeds it to Allen. And stolen by Chris. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Man, it seemed like Marquise Chris was not going to be denied, and he wasn't.
KD passes to Allen. Back to Durant. The three. The Warriors pull it in. Curry is inside. LeVert defending. Higgins outside. And Curry has it in the corner. There's the dish to Green. Stolen by Allen. Dinwiddie against Wiggins. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Curry passes to Chris. Wiggins surveying the floor. Out to Thompson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very...
led you to this success?
Make the rival not comfortable, like pressing a lot, making a lot of steals, shooting a lot of threes.
Awesome, awesome. I always love hearing the strategies of players. I won't let you give away too much because I know people are going to be wanting to qualify and play against you in the tournament, but that's awesome to hear. Is there a specific card that is your
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Nets taking on. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at 2 guard. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Allen passes to Dinwiddie. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Harden outside. To the inside. Oh, what a play!
Insane monster hops by Covington. Really putting on the show with his unreal dunking ability right there.
Now here's LeVert. And then Allen slams it in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's tipped. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And here we go. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie with the ball. Here's Irving. Back to LeVert. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And guys, Caris LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
A shot by Harden, wide open, offline with his 3. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. LeVert in the corner. Harden against Dinwiddie. To the paint. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Dinwiddie attacking. Here's Allen. That one doesn't go. And the Rockets take it the other way. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Westbrook against Irving. Harden outside. Jacks up a 3. And Irving pulls it down. The Nets with the lead. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Boy, Caris LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Back to Westbrook. Stolen by Allen. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Covington kicks it to Tucker. It's Covington on the wing. Another miss by Houston.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Irving dishes to Allen, and he makes that one. Allen's got 6 points. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here is House. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Here's Tucker. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
The 3 from Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Irving. It's Allen, top of the key. Irving passes to Allen. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Allen dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Durant. Stolen by Westbrook. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. He's got 6.
Using that strong upper body, Tucker can definitely play through contact.
Harden inside the 3-point line. That one a little long.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's KD. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Rockets on top as they... Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Green gets it to go.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Nets trail by 4. Left side, Jordan. On the wing, Irving. They grab their own miss.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
To the middle, here's Green. To the left side wing. And here's Rivers. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Green against Jordan. Harris with it. Back to Jordan. Inside. The rebound by Jeff Green.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, the Rockets last season traded Clint Capella for Robert Covington. The front office felt it was a move they had to make to go from good to great. And, of course, they certainly gave up size, but with Westbrook and Harden in the lineup, they needed more shooting, with open driving lanes to be at their best. And Covington provides that, along with great perimeter defense. Guys?
A team that's no stranger to bold moves. Thanks, David. Luwawu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Luwawu's got his first basket.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Now Rivers. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Trying to get something going. McLemore, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jared Allen's checked in for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Joe Harris. Houston also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Robert Covington comes in for McLemore. And it's James Harden in for Gordon. Outside Covington. Over Durant. That one wide left. Brooklyn leading by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Back to Allen. A second chance effort. LeVert trying to get open. Allen, that's good. Allen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Jordan kicks to KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down low, stolen by Tucker. Here is Harden. He's got 6. Now here's Tucker. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
The first free throw is good. Houston making some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for P.J. Tucker. DeMarre Carroll comes in for Jeff Green. And Daniel House subbed in for Robert Covington. KD passes to Jordan. And here is Allen. Back to Dinwiddie. And here's LeVert. Clock at 6. Pass to Jordan. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Harden with room to shoot. Great look, but off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Thanks a lot, Katie. It looks like you guys were able to build as the half went along. What happened?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but it... And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Jared Allen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3. Here's Covington. Got it from 16 feet. Covington's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Rockets. How the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it. But so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Harden the pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
From deep, McLemore, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Irving drives in, and the shot goes down. Allen's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Tucker. Pass to McLemore. On the wing, Gordon. And stolen by Harris. Irving passes to Allen. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Prince. Right side, Irving. From deep. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Jeff Green is checked in for Houston. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. It's Carroll on the wing. There's the feed to Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the length of Green is a real issue.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Gordon with no one around. The Rockets with another miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And it's Prince penetrating Harris. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And a switch here also for Houston. Tucker's checked in. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Westbrook. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Out to the right wing. Now here's McLemore outside. The Rockets with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Brooklyn making some changes. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a switch here also for Houston. James Harden. He's checked in for Ben McLemore.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Jordan outside. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. LeVert finds Harris. Back to LeVert. Fires the 3. James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Trailing by 13. Westbrook passes to Harden. The Rockets again can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And it's good off the back rim and in. KD's got 7 points.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him. And that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
For Houston, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Hey, making history is part of Russell Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons in a row?
Here's Jordan. And no good on the last-second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got LeVert. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here is House. LeVert defending. House dishes to Harden. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Nets leading by 17. Harris passes to LeVert. Dinwiddie right side. The pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan trying to free himself up. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 3-pointer, LeVert. Offensive rebound, Nets.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And here's Harden for 3. Another miss by Harden.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. LeVert against Westbrook. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. From deep 3-point range. Kept alive. Pass to Harris. This one for 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And the Nets lead by 20.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
To the paint. Jordan dishes to Dinwiddie. Passes it to LeVert. Now here's Durant. Fires from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden.
Irving for three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Rockets trail by 21. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
And staying with the play, Irving.
How about Irving showing you great energy there, just refusing to be boxed out?
Dinwiddie with the steal. Deflects the pass. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook not the floor spacer they look to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter from distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Temple's checked in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Rockets ball.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Rivers with it. For three. Caruch grabs the board. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Friends outside. Temple gets the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
Oscar Robertson that is so good, or Steve Maravich, but definitely Stephen Curry is the best guy in the game right now.
We've seen NBA 2K League pros compete against all kinds of players.
That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their... And David.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the top. Oh.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic against Durant. Nice D from Porzingis. Left side Hardaway. Pass to Finney Smith. Dishes it to Powell. Up and in on the layup.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Durant. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
Irving finds Allen. And the Nets miss again. For Dallas, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Powell inside, defended by Durant. Porzingis against Allen. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, he throws it down with such ease. That rim might as well be 8 feet off the ground.
KD passes to Irving, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Hardaway against Dinwiddie. And here is Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Powell. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Outstanding timing from Powell. Rises up for the forceful alley-oop.
Here's Doncic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
LeVert the pass to Allen. The Nets working the ball around now. Outside, KD. Pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Here's Finney Smith.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Powell kicks to Hardaway. Back to Powell. Out to Porzingis. He dishes it to Powell. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Hardaway with the drive. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Back to Irving from the baseline. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 10. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, inside we got Prince and Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Luwawu in at the 2 guard.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Cauley Stein. Brunson, no good. Nets trail by 12. Here's Prince. Misses in close. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Well, okay, Seth Curry getting active on the glass. When this guy hustles, boy, he's keeping plays alive.
Knocked loose. Prince dishes to Jordan. Dinwiddie wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you. How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Curry passes to Cauley Stein. He can't get that one. Good D by Jordan. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harris dishes to Jordan. Prince kicks to Harris. Passes it to Luwawu. The feed now to Jordan. And stolen by Cauley Stein. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from three-point range. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Back to Prince. Curry with the steal. Wright with it. Picked up by Harris. And Wright throws it down hard.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
Jordan. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Brooklyn. KD's checked in for Luwawu, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for DeLon Wright, and Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Doncic passes to Cauley Stein. Out to Doncic. And he converts the layup. Doncic has got 6 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Harris passes to Irving. Doncic with the steal. Here's Curry. And the basket is good. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets passing it around. Jordan finds Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's Hardaway. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Allen with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Count that bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Allen. Durant wide open, he fires.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now.
Hardaway for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you back here. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. Win or lose, Kenny, the Mavericks have been one of the more sticky. And that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Powell understands the value of igniting the fast break, getting easy baskets for his team. Nice active hands.
And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Back to Dinwiddie. The pass to Irving. Outside Durant. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by LeVert.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end. The ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Right wing. Irving against Doncic. Feeds to Powell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Wright comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Curry's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Curry finds Kleber, and it's blocked.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's Prince. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Kleber. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the right side. Back to Prince. The Nets working the ball around now. Jordan kicks to LeVert. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Passes to Luwawu. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Prince misses.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
There's the pass to Powell. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Curry looking it over. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Right for 3. The rebound by Luwawu. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Prince penetrating. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
So important to balance your three-point shooting stroke with the ability to put it on the deck. What a drive by Taurean Prince.
Curry dishes to Wright. Puts up a 3. Curry, good. Curry's got 9 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
A nice shot by LeVert.
That 6'7" Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
Curry kicks to Wright. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition. Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Luwawu. They get it again.
Wow, how about the reach of DeAndre Jordan? That looked darn near impossible.
And so it's Dallas, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Crawford out there with Tyler Johnson. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Caruge in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. 2 on the clock. The shot by Powell, no good. And so Crawford will bring it up for Brooklyn. Temple, the pass to Caruge. Back to Temple. Now Johnson. From past the arc. Temple can't get it to go. Mavericks shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And it's Wright missing. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Well, how about that? A transition opportunity. Tyler Johnson with the kind of athleticism to run the floor and make the most of it.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Porzingis, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Seth Curry in for Wright. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Back to Porzingis. Outside for Curry. Outside Jackson. And it's sent back by Allen. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Johnson's got the ball. Banked in off the glass.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Maria looking for an opening. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. The three. Dallas again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Allen. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Barea. Johnson with the block.
You can see Tyler Johnson with that vertical has the ability to send it back.
Allen passes to Karuch. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn to the inside. Back to Allen. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Porzingis. Mavericks leading by 21. Pass to Kleber. Over to the wing. Curry on the wing. To end the drought. And the shot is long.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Crawford passes to Karuch. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And a new group in for the Nets. Kevin Durant's checked in for Rodions Kurucs. Harris comes in for Garrett Temple. Dinwiddie's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Irving subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jackson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for J.J. Barea. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Wright, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Karuch is checked in for Taurean Prince. Temple comes in for Harris. And it's Crawford in for Luwawu.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Jordan dishes to Johnson. Jordan kicks to Johnson. Crawford outside. To the left wing. Takes a three. Here's Jordan. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so here is Dallas. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Cauley-Stein passes to Marjanovic. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Jordan. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Caruch passes to Temple. And here is Johnson. Back to Jordan. Misses from short range. Up top, Marjanovic. Pass to Barea. From deep. That shot off. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.